I just literally cried on the phone with my partner because I had a bad dream last night that they broke up with me because finally they found out that I was fat. And I mean,
Said finally, finally they found out. So does that mean you have a partner that they don't know what you look like? So today we were gonna look at fat oppression TikToks. Apparently, fat people are being oppressed. I think my definition of the word oppression is like getting more broad over time because I hear so many people overuse it. So I'm gonna look up what oppression means. Prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment. So when stuff is unjust and people are being cruel to them. Mental pressure. So these people are feeling like they are getting a lot of pressure on them, I guess, to lose weight. But on top of that, people are doing it for their help. They really care about them. They really want them to lose the weight. And I understand it's something that's not easy, but at the same time, if everything was easy in life, then everybody would be fit, everybody would have a lot of money, everybody, would just be everything. But there's a lot of hard things that you have to do in life. And it all starts with you changing your mindset. And once you change how you think, instead of blocking off all the people trying to help you, if you understand that you are at fault and it's your problem and that you got to fix it, then you can start transitioning into bettering your life, and it's going to become a lot easier being that you're focusing on that problem. So I don't think that it's cruel or unjust that we tell people they need to lose weight or help them with advice. We're trying to help them. No matter if you think heart disease is cruel or unjust, it's still going to kill you. It's still going to kill you, man. Oppression. You're going to die. You you don't have much time. We're trying to help you. All right, so here's the thing.
It really bothers me when fat people get this question: who wants to be oppressed? That's just a Republican talking point. It's null, it's void, nada.
A Republican talk. They're trying to make it political. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent. If you don't even care about the political system, you need to lose weight. How is? Let me hear this again. There's no way.
It really bothers me when fat people get this question: who wants to be oppressed? That's just a Republican talking point.
Who wants to be oppressed? It's how is the comments, why are you so desperate to be oppressed? Yeah, it's like she wants to feel like she's oppressed so she has something to talk about and have people defend her. She's trying to make it such a huge political issue, or just like, oh yeah, with the whole fat liberty thing, like we need to free these people from all the negativity and allow fat people to be not discriminated. It's like, no, we care about your health. This isn't some perspective issue or ways that we think the world should be run. No, not at all. You need to lose weight or you're gonna end. I don't like to say the word die too much because I don't know if I'll get demonetized or something.
It's
I don't know,
null,
but like,
it's void,
you're gonna
nada.
end.
I love going into the doctor for any sickness, any ailment, and having it be either attributed to my gender or my weight or both. It's usually
Because usually it's like, if you're depressed, don't take pills. Stop taking pills if you're depressed. Lose weight. I promise you, if you're depressed about something and you lose weight or you go to the gym and you're active and stuff, there's not much depression can do. If you're always busy doing good things in your life, it's hard to be depressed. It really is. I understand, like, yeah, feeling depressed is definitely real, but at the same time, you can put yourself in a position to not get depressed or to have less of a depression if you get depressed about something. Like, you have control of that. Stop trying to have other things to kind of bypass you needing to lose weight. If you have knee problems, or if you have, problems with your body, maybe because you're too big, you're putting too much pressure on it. If you get sick, bigger people get sick faster because they don't eat healthy. That's all a weight issue, and they don't understand that. It's cringe.
I just literally cried on the phone with my partner because I had a bad dream last night that they broke up with me because finally they found out that I was fat. And I mean,
Said finally they found out. So does that mean you have a partner that they don't know what you look like? Like she's a catfish? Wait.
I just literally cried on the phone with my partner because I had a bad dream last night that they broke up with me because finally they found out that I was fat.
Finally they found out that I was. She's a catfish.
And I mean,
There's no way.
if that doesn't really point out how intense internalized fat phobia is, what will? I am constantly working on battling my own internalized fat phobia, because if you look at fat phobia from the 4 eyes of oppression,
So she didn't say she's constantly fighting to lose weight. She said she's constantly fighting to get rid of her fat phobia because she doesn't want to discriminate herself or discriminate other people for being huge. Crazy. Like, you just transfer the energy. It's to something else. Instead of fighting for that, go fight for your weight at the gym.
okay, so I'm going to try to explain a couple things
Same person.
in the most easy way possible while I do my skincare. So whenever I use the word fat phobia, there's, of course, a lot of people who are like, phobia? I'm not afraid of fat.
Exactly, because look, come on. Let's define phobia. Phobia, an extreme irrational fear or aversion of something. So you're scared of it. So when you say fat phobia, it's scared of being fat or scared of fat people. Of course we're gonna. That's the scientific term. Of course we're gonna be associating it with that. What else would it mean?
This is just something the leftists have made up. And the interesting thing is that there's homophobia, transphobia, all of these other phobias, right? Like, I could go on and on and on about systems of oppression. And one of the main reasons why it's labeled as such, or what I believe it's labeled as such, is because people then get to hide behind these prejudices and like discriminatory ideas.
So she's trying to relate it to like the whole homophobia situation and stuff. And even me, I think homophobia, the whole word behind homophobia, is stupid. They need to come up with a better word, because most people, if they don't like the whole gay movement and stuff, they're not scared of them. They just don't like what they're doing, right? If we don't like what they're doing of people being gay, we're not scared of them. We just don't like what they're doing, and they're trying to latch on to that. They're like, okay, let's make this a racial issue. Let's make this a gay issue and stuff. And they're trying to stretch the fat acceptance thing as far as they can to make themselves feel better. But they're still gonna end quick. Their funeral's coming soon, and it's not something we should celebrate.
I want to show you something, and then I want to talk about it.
Sure.
This absolutely stunning, beautiful woman just made herself look real ugly. And she
Why?
felt more oppressed sitting between 2 fat people than fat people feel existing in the world. Basically, the story goes as the story always does. Airline seats are not designed with fat people in mind.
Yes, because they don't want to spend more resources, more money catering to people who can't control their weights.
And she was put in a position that literally no one wants to be put in. Not fat people, not thin people, not pretty people, not ugly people. Literally, no one wants to be put in the situation where you are crunched between 2 other human beings that you do not know. Instead of using this as an opportunity to shine a light on the issue that is size accessibility, she uses it as an opportunity to fat shame 2 other human beings. And don't even get...
So this TikToker believes that they should make bigger airline seats. Bigger airline seats instead of people just losing weight. So the company has to pay more money for that. Or maybe you can't fit as much people on a plane because they have to make the seats bigger. That's just more problems for that. So you're going to have more planes flying around. Or make the planes bigger, which is probably more dangerous. And then on top of that, she's getting crushed. She's getting crushed by 2 people who can't control their weight. Well, she can control her weight. Dr. Sydney Watson. So, I mean, hey, maybe she's smart. She's a doctor. She just knows how to lose weight. But these people were they're crushing her. And she's posting them on here. But instead of losing weight, she wants them to buy bigger seats. Crazy world we live in. But, I mean, hey, that's fat oppression. I think that this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But, end of the day, stop being